Alright, so hey, we're back again for another A&P video. I am kneeling on the floor of my office because this model is just so gosh darn big. You can see it right here. I'm smacking the brain. We got our brain. We got our brain stem down here, nice cranial nerves. Don't forget about those. We did those last time. And then running right down here, we got the spinal cord. From the base of the brain all the way down to right there. We'll name some stuff along the way. Spinal cord has this nice fissure in the front here. This is the anterior median fissure. As the cord comes down, we're going to see lots of nerves coming out of it. When we have these entangled groups of nerves, we call it a plexus. So up here, we're going to have our cervical plexus. We're going to have our brachial plexus. If we go all the way down here, right above the hip bones, we're going to have our lumbar plexus. And below, kind of below the hip bones, we're going to have our sacral plexus. So we got these plexuses. We got other things to point out as well. So the spinal cord gets a little bit larger, although it's kind of hard to see on the model. It gets a little bit larger down here in the cervical enlargement, and it gets a little bit larger. Sorry, I just said cervical and I was down here. Not going to be a perfect one-take video this time, but that's the lumbar enlargement, and then up here we've got our cervical enlargement. What else do we see here? Well, as we come down, we get to this tapering end. That tapering end is the conus medullaris. The spinal cord ends before the spinal column does. So spinal nerves have to go down. Some of them have to go down. Some of them can go straight out up here. But these guys have got to go down before they can go out. And this collection right here is called the cauda equina. In the very middle of the cauda equina, number 15 right there, is a little bit of pia matter that's called the filum terminale that comes down to anchor the bottom of the spinal cord. Well, what else can we see? If we look over here, we get this kind of yellowish and pinkish structure here. This guy is your sympathetic trunk. The little peach-colored blobs are your sympathetic trunk ganglia. Remember, a ganglion is a collection of neuronal cell bodies in the PNS. And these are where your sympathetic pre- and post-ganglionic neurons are going to meet one another. So, that might be it. Yeah. All right. See you later.